shores of Tripoli. Let me sail, let me crash upon thy shore. Let me reach far beyond the Baltic Sea. I have never been. Carry me on the waves to lands I have never seen. We can sail with the Volga river flow. We can sail, sail away, sail away, sail away. We can steal, we can kneel with my hands upon the oar. We can sigh, say goodbye to the life we knew before. We can sail, sail away, sail away, sail away. We can beach on the shores of Tripoli. We can sail, sail away, sail away, sail from Paris to Dundee, far beneath the Celtic Sea. We can sail, sail away, 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 sail away.
Ahoy, mateys! Here's Mongo. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Holy moly. Wow. Yo, Cyber Jarl. Wow, 42 months. Holy moly, dude. Thank you so much. Wow. And welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. The start of another week. We had fun. Sunday we did our little smoke fest, and we had a whole bunch of fun. Had a lot of folks come by. So that was really nice. All right. Made a few deals over the week. We met up with Nort Whales yesterday. It's a whaling company. And I was talking to one of their chefs. They actually have two chefs over there. They have a nice kitchen. It's like split up. It's each chef has his own like entire half of the kitchen. It's pretty cool looking. They got a big port over there, dude. They're using the whole island. It's pretty nice. But I promised him a whole bunch of fruits, dude. And when I got home, dude, our thing was mostly empty. So I was like, oh, shit. So I got to owe this guy. So I told him I'd bring him by some more lemons. Because he wants to stock up on them. So I told him I'd bring them by. So we got that. We got some lemons to go get out there today. Also, the blueprints quests are on the seas. I know a lot of people are pretty happy about that. We did a few last night, and yeah, we're very happy with the blueprints. We got some cannon blueprints. We will get some ship parts too. We have to work on them. Jim's probably out working on them, I would think. All right. No. Oops. My secret box. Guess it's not a secret anymore. I just keep like some weed in it, you know. Some secret weed. But yeah. So that's about it. That's what I've been up to. Just chilling and chilling. I made pot roast yesterday for Easter. So we had a little pot roast and potato and carrot. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. Real meaty, you know? Sometimes you just need some meat. Got that. Yep. Ooh, this one. This one. You can hear my vulture just squawking away. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Our 420 smokeout was real good. Toward the end of the evening, the server was having a little trouble, and so people weren't able to go from grid to grid. The shimmer lines were kind of acting up. So there was a lot of people who wanted to come by who unfortunately couldn't make it by. But as far as a quick impromptu event, like it was nice. You were looking for the 420 stream, you're just saying, oh, I know, I couldn't, I probably should have, but fuck, dude. There was a lot going on. It was mad busy, and I think I did like 10 hours online that day, which is a lot. There's a few people who were. Helga was streaming. Crimson Sky Guy was streaming. Actually, I think we did actually for a little bit there. In the evening, I did stream a little bit. I streamed in the evening and I collaboed with Crimson Sky Guy and Zombie Gelatin. So we did a little three-way actually for a few hours. Doing a little three-way for a few hours. Which was pretty nice and fun. I remember what happened. My stream crashed, dude. So I had the stream up for like 4 or 5 hours. And then it freaking crashed, dude, right in the middle of the collab. My internet speed plummeted. It's been good the last like 2 weeks. We just had one little hiccup there. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty satisfied the last 2 weeks with it, with the internet. Obviously, I wish it was better, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Yeah, I was online for a while. And so I'll have to do some clips of that. Patrice was singing on the stage a little bit, you know. We have fun. Yeah, I definitely went for a little while. I remember now. Yeah. It was a pretty fun day. Yeah, there was a lot of people came by. We had Miss Penny come by and a few of the Pen Post folks and tons of pirates, and yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I just remember I didn't want to get up as early as I normally get up like this time, because I didn't think anybody would come this early. So I remember kind of delaying until that evening. Ooh, large cannon. But yeah, we had fun. We had fun. Alright, let me get my good shovel here. We'll do a little plowing of the crops, at least the lemons. Also, we got to turn on the sprinklers, so I'll do that real quick. We ended up getting pretty low on crops. Our main trade item is the crops, right? So everybody's allowed to go downstairs to the storage, and whatever's in there they could trade for. So even if we run out and everything, that's okay. We just have to farm a little more. So the lads have been busy. They've been making some deals, which is good. I could probably get some wild lime as well. I'm sure those guys would appreciate a little lime. They have lemon. They want lemon, but I think I could slide in about, 5,000 lime into the deal. Blimey. I opted for these triangle plots, and they're pretty good. You can sometimes overlap though with another one. Like I was trying to do. Let's see here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sometimes you'll overlap because they are efficient. They're very close together. But I love these stone crop plots because if you notice, they actually hold double the water. The wooden crop plots only hold about 1,000 water, whereas this one is 2,000. Which is nice because you don't ever end up with like a stunted plant. Sometimes you'll end up with a stunted plant. It'll be at 999 water instead of 1,000, and you get kind of like a longer cooldown before it grows up. What are you up to, J Red Bingo? How you been lately? Did Cole's owner ever come by? Not that I know of. No, he said he wanted to come by and take a peek. But he could have come by when I was asleep. But we had a lot of people who recognized Cole from the article. So that was pretty cool. The Salty Dispatch guy came by, and he knew about it because it was in his paper. And then Miss Penny was pretty happy to see that too, that we adopted that horse. In fact, we're getting a post office on the island. So we already picked out a place, and that's pretty cool. So whenever they make it by again, they'll probably want to build a post office. We already picked out a location, seems pretty good. Alright, there we go. La 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 lemons. So we'll harvest those soon. Yep, here's Cole. Eating sugarcane. Sugarcane, apples, strawberries, she's living the good life. She's living the good life. We have our new building here. Oh God, look at that storm over there. Oh boy, looks like storm's blowing in. We got a new warehouse here. Looks real nice, real nice. And so we'll have to start bringing in the resources, I think. Start bringing in them dang old resources, man. We'll do the transfer from this warehouse to over there. I could probably work on it a little bit. Doing your morning workout, getting ready for work. Been playing some Dark Age of Camelot. Ooh, you know, I played Dark Age of Camelot when it came out. I remember playing it for a couple months. I had roommates at the time, you know. I was in my 20s. And I played it when it launched, and we had a good time. I had a cool character. He was like a druid, and he was like an elf druid or something, and he had green hair. It was dope. It was pretty cool. I never played the game again. Like, I never got the chance to play one of the private servers. I was looking at it. I thought it looked pretty fun. I want to play Star Wars Galaxies as well, because I really like Galaxies. But yeah, I've seen some people playing on that. Either it was the Eden server or another one. But yeah, I saw a bunch of people playing on it. And it was pretty cool. How did they get the letters to float down there? I wonder. They must have did something with the sign to where it goes down there. EMU servers for SWG are popping up like dandelions. Nice, dude. Yeah, because I mean, the game doesn't even exist anymore, you know. So it's not like they're gonna get cease and desisted, right? I mean, you would hope not. Please refrain from emulating Star Wars Galaxies. They could. LucasArts still owns it? Oh, shit, dude. You're right. They probably... I bet you they had that meeting, dude, over at LucasArts. And they probably were like, let's just let them have fun with it. It's an old, defunct game. But will they bother? Probably not. The server's trying to... Unless the server's trying to make money off of it. Yeah, they probably have a donation button. There's probably a don button. But it's probably only for, like, volunteer, you know? I think that one's a little crooked. Oops. Damn, them bitches are tall. Oh, shit. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll get our handy dandy paintbrush out. We'll paint them. We'll paint one red and we'll paint one green. All right. They should do like the homecoming private city of Heroes did. They had a meeting with NCSoft and actually secured a deal to continue to host and develop the game as long as they never charge money for it. Ooh, so Homecoming is now a perfectly legal private server. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's get some paint on here. I think this one should be the rare materials, right? It's like a little more deeper tucked in. There we go. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to do some kind of scaffolding to get up there. Okay. Damn. These look fragile as hell, dude. Could you imagine someone accidentally, like, demolishing this and the whole chest go down? Yeah. You know what I mean? And the whole chest just fucking disappears, dude. Oh. Looks like they're having a storm over in the next area. We're pretty close to our grid line here, so we can see if the next grid goes down, like offline or whatever. You get that red, like, you get that firewall looking thing. That sucks, dude. We got a lot of friends in that grid. We haven't met him yet, but I know Uwu lives in there, and the Dapper Dan company's in there, and shit, I want to say Frostthorn too. Oh shit, another ship gone. Siren Song, no, what the hell? Is that all our BPs? Fuck. Yeah, Frostthorn too. So you got big company, pretty big company, and then a couple of small ones. Man, it was a bad night for ships last night, dude. We got 2 sunken ships in one night. Man, not good. Not good. I know one of them was a collision. Dang old collision. You play it on and off for a little while. It's pretty fun, but nowhere as busy as the game was back in the day, of course. All right. Now, how can I get a sign up there? I guess I don't really need to. Yeah, shit. I was kind of hoping for some nice signage here. Let's try this out here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Now, can I paint it from here? Because instead of even writing on the sign, I'll just paint it. I'll just paint it. That'll work. People know what it is. Let me grab this. I can use this as a scaffold. Gotta go to the post office, man. They're getting lazy, dude, I'm telling you. Because, you know, we live in a community, and so there's a lot of people that live here. And they all get mail, right? So there's 2 or 3 mailbox sections full of mailboxes. And they started taking the parcel boxes out. There was a bunch of parcel boxes down there. And they started taking them out, dude. So now more packages are ending up over at the dang post office. And I gotta drive. It's like 10 miles away, you know, 20 miles. Oh, shit. Sign's freaking backwards, dude. Probably the same way with this one. Yeah, so they're leaving less parcels. You know, and now they want us to drive out to the post office all the time. Hopefully they're just remodeling out there and they're going to get some larger parcel boxes. Oh, man. Time for my handy dandy hook. There. All right. But yeah, it takes the lady. It takes 2 ladies to put away all the mail down there, and then I see another section of postal stuff, and they have like another 2 people that work over there. You know, so 4 people come out to this neighborhood to put all the mail away in all the boxes and stuff. And it takes them kind of a long time. It's kind of weird too because they bring their own cars. It's I don't know what kind of policy they have at that post office, but you know, like one of the ladies is in a Suburban truck, the other lady's in a pickup truck with a shell on it. You know, and it looks like it's their own personal cars. So I don't know how that works or whatever, but it's interesting to see. You're surprised Doge hasn't shut down USPS? I know, right? I know. What a weird time to be in with all these wars and everything, trade wars and price gouging and frickin' like. There's people who are literally like, all I can do is you know, pay for a roof over my head and eat top ramen, you know. Adults, you know, living like their house is a dorm. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah, that's probably kind of a weird thing, you know, to be honest, you know, if they are using their own cars, then they got to be getting some kind of reimbursed like gas or more, you know, gas plus mileage kind of a thing. And so, you know, why is it set up like that? You know, we got to get them some like official postal trucks, you know? And probably because it's too small. Probably because, you know, unfortunately, that's probably why. It's probably too small. But yeah, they've already been screwed over, dude. Because a long time ago, some stuff went through where they had to have, I forget what it was, but they had to put in money into a fund, like a retirement fund for all the postal workers and stuff, and they had to get it to a certain amount. And then there was a lot of problems, dude. People tried to shut it down a few times. The postal service, that is, you know, and they tried to get it like privatized for profit, you know. And luckily for us, there was some protections in place. I think there was some laws that were written that, you know, prevented it from being dissolved or whatever. But yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird when a lot of people get their hand in the cookie jar and start making all kinds of bullshit rules and laws to just because they know they're gonna like get some profit, you know. Nah, shit. Alright, we got that. Pick up that. Yeah, it's weird. There needs to be some changes to the system too, you know. But I am glad that a lot of fraudulent stuff is getting caught. But the thing is, you know, everybody was like, let's get rid of the corruption in the government. Let's get rid of the corruption. Okay. Oh, they're all doing stocks and bonds, and they know information and blah, 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 and they're all doing it. Okay. So then the new team gets in, right? First opportunity they get to fucking pump and dump, they try. So now we already know no one else is going to get arrested or prosecuted or anything. They can't. Half the team that's in there now just tried to pump and dump. So they'd be getting themselves arrested if they pushed it. They did. They tried to do a little pump and dump on the tariff pause. Didn't go very smoothly. People saw it a mile away and pointed it out. Yo, Earthbound Space Explorer, what's up? Ahoy, ahoy, and a bloody good day on the high seas. They did. They tried to pump and dump, dude. You know, of course they knew they found out first that there was going to be a pause in the tariffs, right? So a bunch of them bought a bunch of shit when it was lower. When the market was down, they put in stuff. And even one lady who'd never bought stocks before, it was her first time. She went right with them and bought some stuff. And then I think Trump tried to trick them a little and like test their loyalty, because he didn't really say when he was going to unpause it. And so they didn't really have a good window to pump and dump. They had to like scramble pump and dump, and so it was sloppy. And so they got exposed pretty much, you know. But because that whole team did the fucking pump and dump, now that means, you know, they can't go after anyone else for the same thing. So now all those people who were worried about getting arrested or being scrutinized or whatever are probably feeling a little bit more at ease now. They're probably like, oh, sweet. We're not going to get in trouble. It's weird. It's weird. I mean, I'm a pirate, you know what I mean? I like making money. I'm not going to lie to you guys, you know that question they ask you when you get a new job and they're like, hey, if you found a bag with $1 million in it, would you A, turn it in, B, keep it, C, leave it alone? You know we're keeping it, dude. Who's not keeping it?
Mongo.
Hey, good morning, lad. How are you?
Morning. That's pretty good. I had to sail around this dang fire.
Aye, I've been watching that fire. Yeah. Dang old fire.
A few days.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I did notice that before. Silva, what's up?
Looks like that schooner just pulled up, or is that a brig? I can't tell. They just pulled up.
Oh, that's probably from the whalers. I might recognize that ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a little deal with those Nort whale folks and did some tropical fruits for some stuff that they grow. And I think I saw that ship.
A horse or something?
What's that?
You want me to grab a horse or something, or you want to just talk?
No, because we did that deal last night, so we've already done it.
Okay.
This might just be a visit.
You know what's up with this ship here?
Oh, yeah, I do. Unfortunately, we've lost the buoys to men, lad. It's at the bottom over at the Freeport.
Oh, no.
Aye. So, Patrice, he was sailing over there. He accidentally crashed it. He had to get his way home on this one.
Okay, no problem.
Aye.
Maybe we'll change it out for that brig I have in there. We can make it like a dangerous excursion vessel.
Aye, we sure could. Dirty Maw. Ahoy! Ahoy! I recognize these sails from the whalers, but maybe they're resting, or I don't know. Yeah, you never know.
Saw that ship coming close to the island, so I took the ship I was on and took a look. I thought the sails were red at first, and then a little closer and I saw the pink.
Aye. Yeah, so I was just moving some things into the new warehouse.
Yeah.
They could be asleep or in their head or something.
Just taking a break or something, yeah.
Usually when I pull into a port, I get a little rest for a moment before I come ashore.
Yeah, no big deal.
So we was talking with Ellen over at the Freeport. She's in town, and boy, she got some nice blueprints there. Some real nice stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Got any of them back yet?
Yeah, we do. We got some back. I think you're gonna be real excited. Not sure what's all back, but we had some cannon prints in here. Yeah, looking there. That was one.
Oh wow!
It was one load. It was one place. We got 100 prints, lad, from one set.
Dang. Well.
My. Oh, there's some good ones in there, lad. There's some superiors in there that make a pirate lad weep. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
we gotta go back and do some ship parts. I took a note of B4 and D4.
Well, that's good for cannons and all, but we need like a shipyard that has like ages the ship extra or salts the ship extra.
Do you know where we could look for that, or what's your idea?
No, they usually come out of the flotsams just normally, but.
Okay. Aye. Well, we could search the seas.
I don't know.
But,
are we pulling up those kinds of flotsams, or do those only come from the lady at the Freeport?
Oh, that's a good question, lad. We're not pulling up much flotsam these days. I know that. I know we're not stopping for many. So we could, but, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we take well, here, let me give you this. This is for D4 for Fairchild. You can see she's got some planks there that she's asking for. And over in A4, she's asking for some sails. I don't have a book of it though. I don't have my book. I gave it to Haas. I think she was asking for 2 combat sails and 2 trade sails. And she'll give 5 crates. So it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. We get a crate. We can get 5 crates of sails, and we can go and get 5 crates of planks pretty quickly and easily. Yeah, shipyard would be right. Quite nice. Quite nice. Maybe we could ask some friends. You know, a little more.
I mean, that's the way into money. You know, they're not gonna part with a shipyard that has stuff. But
Yeah, you're right.
You know, sell those ships.
Well, you never know. I mean, if they had a blueprint that had, 10 runs on it or something, how many are they really gonna use?
I mean, yeah, but they're only gonna use the one, but they're just gonna, keep it.
Aye.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Aye. Yeah, we'll find one. I do think we should get these prints and bring them back home.
Feeling to make some cannons for us, or unless we got like 5 sitting around somewhere. Sitting around on the fucking devil.
The cannon one for that book I gave you, we did complete it. He did complete it. I was there.
Oh.
I'm not sure if they made it home with it or not, though. That's the only thing. They might be asleep somewhere.
Well, I have planks on the galleon. I have 10 large planks, so we can use 2 of those, and I can just make 2.
Aye, all right. And what about the sails? We need 2 combat, 2 trade for B4.
I could just make those, but yeah, I didn't have that's not in the book for me.
Right, yeah, because that book's from D4, so you won't see the B4 ones, but I do know about it. I was there.
I'll just make these planks real quick. I'll put them on the naughty, I think.
Aye.
You want to take something fast because we're gonna have a bunch of blueprints?
Yeah, I would say so. We'd probably zip over there real quick, and come back with them.
Yeah, we'll take the Sea Raven. That ship's fast.
Aye. Hey.
Let me grab this stuff.
Where are we going?
Ahoy, land. We're going to get them ship parts. How'd the journey last night go? You guys make it back with that stuff?
We lost another ship. As we crossed from A2 to A3, all of a sudden, the ship literally just started sinking out of nowhere.
Aye,
Haas was in his head. Haas was in his head. Helga was Helga. We didn't have any spare because we had already used the repair parts from earlier, and we saved all of the blueprints from both him and I. We got you on board, and we rafted home.
Well, sounds like quite an adventure, lad. You must have drugged me out of there too, 'cause I woke up in the garden. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, we dragged you on board. Do you see that?
I think that's one of the. I think that might be the lady from the Whalers over there. She pulled up.
No. Look farther.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's been like that ever since I woke up. But yeah, that might be one of the whaling ladies. I saw that ship yesterday over at the whaling port. Unless it was visiting them, I don't know, but I think it might be them. Maybe they was sailing around. They probably had to take refuge for a little bit from that storm.
You want to come see the forge?
Yeah, let's see.
Still a work in progress.
Nice.
By the way, that Lusitano is fast as fuck.
Aye. Yeah, we only paid 50 silver for it. It's snipped, of course, but I think that's alright since we just wanted to ride it.
Yeah.
That was a good deal, I thought.
Yeah, it's open.
Ooh, nice. Little foundry in here.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of, I got thousands of ingots cooking at the moment. I got 3 different types right now.
Ooh, nice. Okay, fantastic.
For silver, we need gems. And we can't use crystal. It has to be gems. So
What about emerald? We got emerald on this island.
Oh, we'll have to find out. And then for iridium, crystal, and flint, which is easy. So we got, if we find iridium, we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones. I got silver cook. Silver can cook with silver, carotenoid, and gem. I got tin cooking. I got copper cooking. I got iron cooking, and cobalt is the other one. We need to find cobalt. Cobalt, salt, and coal.
Okay. Aye, that's not bad. We can, if I was to guess, I would say, hell, I don't even know where I'd find some cobalt.
we can do some talking to some people.
Aye.
I think Jim might know. I think somebody will know. I looked at the galleon. The galleon is nowhere near ready. So I don't know if Jim wants to work on that today or not. Once we go get the ship parts.
Aye. Yeah, them sails will be nice, and them planks and such will be nice. Especially the sails. That'll get us moving faster, I bet.
Yo, J.G. Urkel.
I will get you a key made.
What's that red line on there?
Boys, do me a favor over here at the galleon.
Aye.
It means the next server grid is offline. The grid went offline over there, so we couldn't sail through it.
Oops. You all right?
Hey, can you just grab one of the large planks out of the hull? I can't carry anymore. Just pulling it out. You know what I mean? I have too much stuff.
I got it.
Aye.
I can't even jump from here to the side.
What's up, Aim to Win? How you doing, dude?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
full.
shit.
Like,
Look at him going up the ladder. He's heavy.
Force him off to Mongo.
Look at his arms, dude. They're not even moving.
I can't really turn right now. You do all this green metal. I want to put it back to the silver. I like the silver more.
So, I've got a question for you about
Aye.
Do you happen to know where cobalt or iridium is?
Cobalt or iridium? I think cobalt's in C5, but I can't promise that. Just barely. Okay.
C5 would be a good option for iridium as well, I think. So it could be, we could find both out there.
We found some, I think the highest ones we got yesterday were 137.
Oh my God,
Some really
137
nice.
cannons?
That's
No, I'm
like,
sorry.
That's
127. 127.
the durability, right? That's not the damage, though.
No, that's
Yes.
good.
Yeah. I have to, you'll have to come look. We got over 400 blueprints yesterday for cannons.
Saw it. You get any planks or anything, or just everything was cannons?
We didn't have your parts. We didn't want to take your parts without you.
Yeah.
So
No, maybe we could do,
we can do another.
we can
I'm
always
not
zip
silly.
around. We can come back and forth.
We lost 2 ships yesterday, and one out of nowhere. Like, we literally passed through a shimmer and we're sinking. We didn't hit anything when we were sinking, and it infuriated. 'Cause that was the first ship we had as a company, man. It was the
Yag?
the Siren Song.
Oh, wow. It's gone, huh?
Yeah. And then
You guys doing this just so I have work to do?
maybe. But no, this literally happened out of nowhere. We crossed from A2 to A3, and it was sinking.
Aye. Shimmers have been acting up a little lately.
You sure?
And then
Are you sure you didn't do this just so I would have a job to do?
I promise you, Jim.
They said they rafted home, lad. I doubt they want to do that.
I love you to death.
Okay,
and I
well, I'll
want you
put
to-
this rig in the water, and then I'll take a schooner. We'll do a schooner.
While I want you to be around more often, I would not sink ships intentionally. Because
I mean, that's a way to do it. You know, it's like be here to put the ships back together.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think you can?
We love you, Jim. We would never do that to you.
Right? Can you get the galleon seaworthy for today?
Yeah, I mean, she's already seaworthy. She's just not. Yeah, for today, yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
'cause we get,
I have a couple things left to do to her.
We have a long gathering voyage planned for later tonight.
Mongo,
so.
I need 3 pallets.
Aye.
Let's go put this stuff in the sea raven so I can stop carrying it.
Ships are always gonna sink. You know, it happens a lot, especially in this game. And so you're pretty much people get pretty partial to their ships, dude. They really do. But I've known over the years to, you know, to kind of keep them in mind as more disposable. Like the other day when I accidentally sunk that lady's sloop, dude. I crashed into it. It started sinking, and we couldn't see it. We couldn't see any leaks in it, nothing, because it's not our ship, right? So none of that stuff shows up for us. None of the icons of like a sinking ship or anything shows up for us. So we're just standing around the docks. I had hit the ship, backed up, spun around, parked the ship, and we're all standing there, and then all of a sudden that lady's ship just goes under right next to us. You know, so you can have accidents, you can have degradation. The ships do actually degrade over time. They take, you know, just like a constant small amount of damage. Or the more you sail it and stuff too, you're just constantly whittling down the planks. And so you have to keep them topped off. There is a crane. There's like a repair crane thing that we can get that will repair ships. You have to like turn it on and the crane will just repair a ship. Those are pretty handy to have around the port. They're not aesthetically pleasing though. They're like a big crane looking thing, but it's cool that it fixes ships. We don't have one because like half of the crew doesn't want one. So, you know. But we could get one.
All right, lad. Where do you want those pallets?
Oh, I'll just take them and put them in the box for right now. I'm gonna put them on the galley.
Aye, aye.
Thank you. Could you just like make a few of those and just have them like?
Aye, absolutely.
But yeah, you know, people become really partial to their ships, and so they can get a little upset when a ship gets sunk, especially if they're not involved in it. Like if they just wake up and their ship is gone and sunk, they hate that. Everybody hates that. And that's pretty much why I don't usually have a personal ship, or also I stay a little less partial to ships. Shit happens. You can go through a shimmer line. There could be a bunch of, enemy ships sitting there, and they could just open up on you. Happens all the time. And it's tough to do. It's tough to RP as well sometimes because you're like, oh, you can see it on your map and you're like, oh shit. But your character is not supposed to know, Yo, Big Bogey, what's up, dude? How you doing, my friend? I was watching your stream the other night, dude. I was watching you guys out there battling pirates. Pretty cool, dude. That's what happened on your solo game. You were sailing a small unarmed ship, went through the shimmer, and got obliterated. Yes, dude, it happens. It does happen. It's a complex game. I mean, and I think that's kind of why I like it a lot too. It's detailed, it's complex. There are little quirks and stuff with it, but it's fun. The characters with all the emotes and everything are really good for RP. But we had some fun last night. Helga and I took a ship out. We went to the frozen north. We went up here to B1 and we stopped by the Lighthouse Lodge to see if anyone was around. And then we came over to Nort Wales. we were going to continue south and check the quests over here and over here, but they were getting the firewall on this southern border as well. So we just kind of hung out with the whalers for about an hour or two, and then we sailed north and we went back home. But we met some folks. We talked about getting some animals. We bought a cow. I bought an orange milk cow. A really pretty orange milk cow. Birds everywhere in there. Dude, somebody accidentally whistled, like Jay whistled or whatever, and this whole aviary just went nuts, dude. There was birds flapping around everywhere in there. It was hilarious. We trained them all to not reply to whistles anymore. But it was cute. Freaking whole aviary, just all the birds flapping around. Why am I so heavy? I'm carrying, what the hell is weighing me 220? Oh, it's this frickin', I've got a cannon in my pocket. That would make sense, yeah. Is that a cannon in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? It's a cannon in my pocket, I swear, lady.
God. Jeez, lady, well, it is an actual cannon in my pocket. What are you looking at?
There we go. 100-pound cannon in the pocket. I think they said we're taking the Sea Raven, so I'll get on board. Oh, the schooner left. They never stopped in. I was hoping they'd say hi. But they're probably tired and sailing around. I could swear it was one of the whalers. I saw that ship at their port last night. Let me do a little lurking real quick. A little lurking. Let's see here. No, I don't see anyone online. I thought maybe it was, it might have been Mazda Tiger. And I didn't get to meet her last night, Sky. Mongo doesn't know her really. Doesn't know that character. I heard her when we were at the port, but we never met up and introduced each other. She's one of my favorite Atlas streamers. She plays really cool characters. She plays the gorilla on Shipwreck RP. And so it's really awesome because she's got kind of a small voice, you know, like a higher pitched voice. And she plays this, it's almost like a Mongo kind of character. She plays Gorilla.
And she talks, she tries to go as deep as she can when she talks.
And it's cute. It's cute. Cool character though. I gave her a cool tattoo on that character once. It was like a hair tattoo, like hair all over her body. Cause she's basically it's a gorilla character, you know. And so I tattooed a whole bunch of hair on her. I thought it was cool. A hair tattoo. That's not the first hair tattoo I've done though. I did hobbit feet for a guy. He was a hobbit and he wanted hair on the tops of his feet. And I was able to do a nice looking tattoo. It looked like hairy feet. Are they taking the naughty? Oh my god. That looked like he was loading it up, wasn't he? Well, let me do another lemon harvest because we've been pretty low. I promised a bunch of lemons, dude, and I got home and there was no lemons. But to be fair, they did tell me. The crew was like, "Hey, we're getting low on lemons," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll do some more." Never did them. But yeah, that's what we've been doing the last few days. Got those Lululemons. That's what we should call them, huh? Lululemons, dude. We're the only port that grows official Lululemons. Damn, yeah, these are some small yields, man. We only have 2,000 in there. All right. Oh, here's all my drinks. Got all my drinks in there. We got those Lululemons. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to grow some more.
Alright, we still taking the Raven, or did we switch to the Naughty?
We're taking the Raven. He's just making some extras, just in case.
Aye, aye, aye. Alright, I'll be over on the ship.
Finally got that backyard done. Whew, that was quite a lot of weed whacking. It's a big ass yard, dude. Biggest yard I've ever had. And it's not the worst one in the neighborhood, that's for sure. Because I've seen some yards that are on steeper hills than mine. Oh, I saw a big salamander, Cyber Jarl, when I was weed whacking the yard. Fucking like 4-inch long, thick boy salamander come out of the grass. I didn't hit him or anything like that. But I was as I was weed whacking around his area, he scampered out. I got a couple of pictures of him. He was a thick boy, dude, a big thick boy. I never saw a salamander that big. That's the biggest one I've seen. Down at the bottom of my yard, it kind of gets like where it starts to get flat. It gets moist, like there's water kind of collects there, there's these sort of like a lily pad kind of plant that grows down there, and he was living in there. But I made sure he was safe. He crawled out, and then I was kind of photoing him and looking at him, and then I kind of scooted him, and he went under the fence.
You want to B4 first, or are those already done?
Those are not done. Yeah, we should go there first. Those are the sales.
Okay.
The juicy stuff. Yeah, lad. Yeah.
But yeah, he was cute. We get some nice blue belly lizards too. I think it's called it's not a horned lizard, but it's we call them blue bellies. But it is a nice lizard. Like a little mini crate dragon. Hey, Perjas, good morning, my friend. Hello.
Yeah, I didn't see him sail away, but yeah, I turned around, the ship was gone, lad. I said, dang, they didn't even stop off. I bet it was that lady.
It looks like they're, I think it's Rin. She'll be putting some buildings down there, I think.
Ooh, fantastic. Aye. We was thinking of putting, that lagoon where that big old croc comes around once in a while under the arch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Down at the end of the dock there's that small little island, and Penny and I was looking at it. They was thinking of putting a small post office over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aye. Yeah, so...
we need to find out what we're doing with the docks, though, because like those docks that we have there aren't permanent, right? Like.
Right. Yeah, they're getting reworked.
Patrice has some ideas for him.
Look, like they could put it like where what's his name, Dimitri used to be, like, and that's like it's far enough away where it won't encroach on our stuff, and it's close enough where we can keep an eye on it.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out to her. She said she likes it. So at some point they'll come by. They need to do temporary friendship paperwork in order to build it up, and then after they're done building it up, we can abolish that.
Right. Okay. Well, we have paperwork right now with Dr. Cass from the Raktika Island, but that can be torn up. I think it's just it was a temporary thing for
Aye.
when she was over here before the celebration roll papers.
Aye, yeah, we'll make sure to, we'll do it all legally and properly, aye.
Alright, just let her know, I'll probably head over that way today again.
Aye. Yeah, I'm not sure when these ladies will come by to do the building, probably in the next week, I would think.
Today, I don't know.
Never know.
Doing real good, Perjas. Having some fun. Still doing the Atlas season. We've been enjoying it.
doop. Oh shit. Heading for an island. Goddamn.
Aye, aye. Beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Yeah. This galleon's still here and it hasn't moved and it still has 2 masts.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I seen this one here. It never really moves, huh? And I saw that it only had 2 masts. Fimble Winter. There's a name. Maybe they're shipwrecked.
Maybe.
Yeah, that galleon's been there for like a week.
Sleepies.
Aye, aye. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. If it ends up at the bottom, we'll scavenge it. Aye, aye, there it is. Pass the duchy on the left-hand side. It'd have to burn. Whoa, it'd have to burn. Ah,
It is.
on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, that's good smoke, lad. Real good smoke.
So that doctor, she ran into me and she's like, "Hey, I'm having trouble putting my pallet down on the deck below the top deck." And then I was like, "Okay, I'll come take a look at it." We wound up like removing the entire ship, like all the decks, like all the wood pieces, and like it still wouldn't go like where she wanted it to. I was like, "What the hell?" You know? So I wound up like rebuilding her entire brig because she needed some freaking help.
Aye, aye, that's not bad, lad. That's
all
nice.
day.
Oh, I bet.
He's got a really badass looking brig now. Like I did a custom helm, and like it's awesome.
Ah, fantastic. Aye, aye. I don't think I could be a shipbuilder. I know that for sure.
It's all right. It's kind of relaxing. I like taking ships apart. You know.
Look at his triceps, dude. Or trapezoids, or whatever the hell they are. Look at his neck, dude. Wide neck, dude. Look how wide that neck is, dude.
So,
It doesn't look as bad
yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
standing up, but
Weird. I think nobody heard me.
sitting down, dude. Frickin' that neck looks crazy, huh? Look at that neck, dude. Frickin' wide neck. Looks like a One Piece character. He does, huh? Damn, that neck is wide as hell, dude. Could you imagine having a gold chain around that neck? You remember those memes, the wide neck, long neck? Those two dudes? Those guys were wild, huh? They were getting in trouble all the time, getting arrested.
I heard you, lad. I was just over there thinking and talking in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Wide neck and long neck, dude. They were getting in trouble, huh? Breaking the law. They had a shot, dude. Now imagine if they wouldn't have broke the law at all, and they would have kept going with their careers, wide neck and long neck. They could have made it, man. They were there. They had the shot. They had the shot.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, Cotton Eye Mongo. Oh, Cotton Eye Mongo. Well, more like cotton mouth, isn't it?
Yeah, Cottonmouth Mongo.
Cotton mouth
I like it.
Mongo. Aye. Like a foam, lad. Just a straight foam.
Sticky saliva.
Little peanut butter too. Little peanut butter in there. I had a sandwich.
Yeah. You're making me hungry.
Aye.
This is our ship? Here?
Maybe. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, we came in to do that drop off. We saw Patrice. He was on that ramshackle. He had everything loaded up on it, and so we says, "All right, lad, we'll see you back at port. Bring it all home."
It's kind of funny.
Nah, he was helping the lad out, giving him a ride.
Oh, shit. It winds up sinking the boat. Maybe I should
And
start,
what he didn't,
like,
what
charging
he didn't
him
realize
sailing
is
lessons.
there was like 5,000 pounds of tobacco and peach flour on it when he sunk it. So he had to salvage that and sail home on a ramshackle.
Nah.
No, when you sunk it at the Freeport, I would have assumed it was at these docks. These docks are treacherous.
Oh yeah, they sure are, lad. They sure are. You never know when someone else is gonna come in hot either and hit it.
Yeah. My bad. Well, that's all my progress.
This ship's been here for a few days. These doors have been open the whole time. Hey, I just picked the lock. Nice. We'll close the door for him. We'll close the door. Throw the key in the ocean. There we go, bro. Helping out the community via the pick lock skill. I just picked that guy's lock to close his door for him. Yo, Jersey Devil, what up, dude?
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
When you pick a guy's lock so you can close their door for them.
Let me know if you want me to carry all that stuff, lad.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. Follow me.
Yeah.
Pears, cherries, apples, lemons, strawberries, and peaches. All your trees are in bloom right now? That's dope, dude. I have no trees. I got 4 oak trees in my backyard. Kind of scraggly ones. And that's it, dude.
Aye. She's up here by that farmer lad. Kind of. She's in the building on the end.
Okay.
Alright, lad, there's those sails. And then D4 is the plank lady. Alright, how we looking? You get the crates?
Yeah, I got.
Aye.
Just open them now.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, just say open them up, take a look.
How many are in each of these?
20.
20.
Or at least it was for the tools, and the cannons might be,
About 20.
should be 20.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know, man. Well, let's say we'll go off to the next one, get them planks.
You know what we need to do is get some resources. Shit.
Alright, man. Alright, we'll be doing a big expedition. We gotta get everything everywhere.
He just got a freaking rock hard dong, dude. He looked at his crate, dude, and he was like, okay, we gotta go get every resource.
We're looking for cobalt and iridium pretty heavily. And nowhere we can get a lot of bamboo, jute, cotton.
Get up. Hold on.
Aye. Yeah, we'll have to go. We don't necessarily have to hit the outer reaches for it all. We can always go to, say, the desert or something, get a lot of cotton, cedar, that kind of stuff, you know. We can hit some plain islands, some plain old islands.
Like nothing in this that I don't want. That's crazy.
Nah, lad. See, we be getting treated good over here at Verdello Farms, lad. That's why I don't mind being a trader, lad. You know, we can always sail with people and have a good night out, but we need these blueprints. We need these blueprints.
Yeah. else needs these blueprints? People with money.
I bet a lot of people would, lad. A lot of people would.
Right to D4.
Aye, let's go get those planks, lad. Now, let me ask you, did you get only sails or did you get a variety?
Got sails and ship wood,
Aye, okay, aye. Not bad.
planks, and gun ports.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Aye. So it's an all-in-one.
Yeah. See here, and decks. Let's see,
good.
No shipyard though.
Aye. If I had a feeling, we could probably find some of those, like you were saying, flotsam, and probably treasure maps. I don't see why not. You know, there's buildings come out of there sometimes, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. The missions are crazy though.
Well, there's some bartering power there as well, you know. Some people might not be as prone to keeping their shipyard pattern if we offer them a little bit of these.
Maybe.
Pears sounds really good. Cherries too. I need to get some strawberries in the ground. I do like some strawberries, man.
Yeah, some of these sales are crazy.
Aye. What are we seeing as far as speed? We got any good speeds on them?
Oh yeah. Let's see. There's a really good combat sale. I'm looking at 110 angle, 104 acceleration, and 106 turning.
Oh, damn, son. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like the effective angle is nuts.
Aye.
10%, like, hello.
Are you still a smart builder, or how are we gonna work that out?
No, I did bump my head, but I could probably bump it back if we're gonna do like a lot of these at once.
Aye, yeah, there you go. All right.
You know, we can make some money off it and pay for that back. You know, depends on how much business.
Aye.
We could outfit like just a solid brig for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, sell off some other pieces. Look at this one. Max movement weight 120, 108 acceleration, 104 angle for a trade sale here.
Damn. What about sloop sales? We got any good sloop sales in there?
I got a couple mediums in here. There's a medium trade sale, 126 movement weight. There's another one.
Oh, wow.
More, yeah.
Oh, those are nice. Oh, boy.
Combat sale here, 110 acceleration, 107 angle. Jeez.
All right. Yes, I would say we should definitely get some new sails on the fleet. Get us sailing around a little faster.
Yeah, let's see what we get out of the other one, because I don't have any superiors.
Oh, okay. Aye.
Yeah, we got some good planks here, good gun ports. And good like shipwood parts, but
Aye. That's good. Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah.
Seemed pretty busy last night too when we were at the ports. I saw ships coming and going, so I think a lot of lads are out there working on them.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. We should put just put planks and sails in a stall, man.
Aye, we can. We was suggesting that too, yeah. We could load our stall up with standard stuff as well for people to buy and use.
Turn it west.
Right.
And these trade winds. Come on.
We had fun over the weekend. We did the 420 smoke out at the port. It was real fun. We had a lot of people come and go.
I think these trade winds are going the other way. God damn it.
We had a good turnout too amongst the crew as well. I think we had like 6 or 7 people online for most of the time. So that was pretty fun. We had a lot of guests. We had some singing and some shenanigans. Some boxing. There was a few boxing matches. I got to work on a tattoo for Maeve. She's been asking for one. Let me see here. She wants a... Let me look here. Mermaid scales, cherry blossoms, nine-tail fox, and a Cheshire cat, which is pretty cool. I was thinking of doing like one of her legs in mermaid scales, right? Like a half mermaid kind of thing. So she could have like a scaly leg, and maybe even like whole half of her body is scaly. That'd be pretty cool. And then over on the other side, we could do like a cherry blossom sleeve, and then maybe like a nine-tail fox and a Cheshire cat on her other leg, you know, smaller. That's what I'm thinking. I think the half mermaid would be cool. Just half her body be all scaly like a mermaid. Well, maybe just the leg then, I suppose, because you wouldn't need the upper body to be. So maybe we'll give her a scaly leg. Just one scaly leg, dude. That'd be cool. I could give her both scaly legs. That way it'd be kind of like a tail or whatever. A mermaid tail. And it makes sense, like anatomically. How the hell do you even say that word? Anatomically.
I'm only happy when it rains.
And when the ship parts come, it racks our brains. Hey!
I stayed up late even though I didn't want to.
You better run, Sparrow. Ooh.
Yo, Mad Gamer, what up, dude? Good morning, my friend. Good morning. How you doing today? Mad Gamer. Woo!
Oh boy, what's that? Some put on a light? We'll turn on a light.
What's cracking, Mad Gamer? Hope you've been having a good month. Spring is in the air.
Yeah, Mark.
Allergies are in the air. I've been pretty good this year with allergies. I definitely had like a kind of an allergy related sinus headache the other day.
We have no food in this thing, dude.
Like a pollen headache.
No food. I got a fish and chips here if you want one.
No, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's on the other side.
All right.
Yeah, it was real pollen-y the other day, boy. And I had to take a Claritin. Claritin's pretty good. It works for me. It lasts, like a 24-hour period. So if I start to get allergies, I take one, and then I'm usually pretty good for like a week even. But I think I could feel a minor allergy today. So I might take another one today. Working on the biggest build you've ever made in Valheim history? Nice, dude. You were telling me about it. I saw that castle. And you were telling me about that you were making a fence around the island or something like that. Pretty cool, dude. Yeah, I really like the building in Valheim.
Somebody
It's nice.
grab the wheel for a minute. I need to air out the sea dogs.
Aye, let them out, lad. Let them on out.
Let them out, let it rip. Yeah, exactly. Air out them sea dogs. They're like barking seals, dude. Seals are pretty scary. I've been to the beach, and one time, dude, one time me and my buddy, we were in Humboldt County. We were at a place called Luffenholtz Beach. It's kind of a little more of a, it's not a public beach. It's not a private beach either, but it's not one that's like shows up on the maps. There's bigger beaches around there. And so this one beach called Luffenholtz Beach is a really nice kind of a secluded beach that the locals know about. And my buddy's mom, when I was a teenager, she was from Humboldt County. And so we would go on trips up there. And so she showed us this beach. This is a beach that we knew about because of kind of like an inside tip from the locals,
Being raided. What? We're being raided. What?
Yo! Level 9 Rin, thank you so much for the raid. That's a fantastic raid number, by the way. 69. How can you make it up?
Finley, can you take the wheel, please? I gotta do a sea shanty.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for dropping a raid, man. That's so nice of you. Let's do a sea shanty, lad. A sea shanty. Put these planks away real quick. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. We are out on the sea. We're doing our blueprint quest. You guys probably know what that's all about. Everybody's real excited, real excited. We got some blueprints out on the water. My name's Dude Boy Orc Boy. I play the character Mongo. Verdello. I also play the character Miss Gretchen. And so this season we're doing some Mongo. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Here is the sea shanty. Thank you again so much for the raid. I hope you enjoy this.
I'm dying.
Hey, thanks again, Level 9 Rin, for the raid, and welcome in, everyone. Enjoy the show.
Thanks, lad. Thanks. I just needed to do a little dancing there for a moment.
No problem, no problem.
Right when I took the wheel, lad, a whole bunch of lads come by and says, dance, dance.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I think we're going to get quite lucky at this next one, lad. I feel it in my bones.
this one's gonna make everybody say, "Oh my God."
Aye. They got a saying down in Narlings, I remember from the colonies. It says, make them say, na na na,
Nah,
na 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 na.
Yeah. Hey,
I
that's
know,
my part.
lad.
That's my neck of the woods.
Aye, lad, aye,
Be from that port.
aye. Aye.
We got a good crew. Verdello Farms has been popping off, man. It's like biggest crew I've ran so far. $14. Yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest crew I ever ran.
Na 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 na. What in the hell happened to Finley, lad? He don't look good.
I don't know. I ain't it up either.
Aye, lad, aye. Wow. Wow.
I forgot.
Aye,
I
aye.
forgot he passed out.
Yeah, I guess it was a little hot in here, wasn't it? Aye, we both left him to the fishes, lad, I feel like.
I guess, but you know, you should have got up.
Vultures. Dang
You know
old
what I mean? That's how
vultures.
you don't pass out. That's how you pass out first.
Jim goes, take the wheel, Mongo. I said, okay. I'm on the wheel. I get raided by a big party. I said, take the wheel, Finley. I'm dancing, dude. I heard him say he's hot. I heard him say he was hot, dude. Oh, man. It's awesome. It's good times out on the water. Guy's probably going, fuck, dude, I can't spawn in. I like these bottles. I noticed Admiral Bane was wearing a bottle, dude. That's high fashion right there, dude. If you're not wearing a bottle, bro,
Oh God.
are you even a sailor? If you're not wearing a bottle, are you in fashion? Yeah, I was watching Ven the other day, and I saw Bane had a bottle. I said, dude, he's got a bottle. I was pretty happy to see that. Wearing bottles sounds like something Lady Gaga would do. Exactly. I like Gaga. She's pretty cool. I enjoyed her in American Horror Story. I thought that was pretty cool. The whole like vampire hotel thing was pretty cool.
Baby, I was born this way.
Aye, me too. Right on the deck of a ship, lad. That's where I was born.
Yep.
I ain't got no land to call home, lad. The sea's my home.
That's how I feel, man. I sleep in the ship more often than on dry land.
Aye.
Yo, Big Bogey, you still here? Bogers, you still around, dude? I still can't chat on your stream, man. I can't chat. Says I gotta be a follower for 30 days before I can even chat, dude. So every time I watch, all I can do is watch.
Mongo, do you ever get a feeling like you're being watched?
Aye, lad, all the time, lad, all the time. Feel like a zoo animal or something.
Weird. I can't place my finger on it.
Aye, lad, aye. There be voices in me head sometimes, lad, as well. Not just being watched, I'm hearing voices, lad.
Do they hear you? Like it's confusing.
Oh yeah, I can have a full-blown conversation with these voices.
But dang.
Aye, aye. Whoa, we got some floating boxes out there.
Mango is nuts, confirmed. Yeah, he is, dude. He doesn't even know how he got home last night. Which is accurate, actually. Because he fell asleep on a ship. Fell asleep on a ship. Right? Woke up in the garden. You know?
I don't even know how I got home last night, lad. I slept on the ship and woke up in the garden.
Wow. Damn. Wow.
I know.
That sounds like Tuesday for me.
Aye. Yeah, it was a Tuesday, actually. Ironically.
Oh shit. How about it?
It was a Tuesday. Dadgum. Hell, I gotta pay all my hamburger debt off today.
Hamburger debt.
Yeah, I told one lad I'd pay him Tuesday if he'd give me a hamburger today, and that was about 4 days ago, so, well, today's Tuesday. Gotta go pay my hamburger bill.
Well, you want me to get rid of him for you?
Nah, he makes good hamburgers, lad. I'd rather keep on getting them burgers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's the case.
Aye. Some lad with the last name McDonald. I don't know, you know. Never. I heard there was a Burger King on these seas as well, so maybe I'll go meet that lad, see if I can try his burgers.
I would pledge fealty to a Burger King.
Same, lad, same.
Did he have a farm, McDonald? He did. A cow farm.
Ah, there we are.
Yep, here she is, the four-armed.
Aye.
Whoa. Hello.
Ahoy! Arr! Avast ye swabs!
Well, there's definitely purple seal.
Is that you, Mongo?
Okay.
Hey, who is that? Yeah, it's Mongo.
Sorry we didn't show up for the
Hey.
smokeout.
Aye, no worries, lads. Was pretty busy waters that night, and we was having had a whole bunch over.
Nothing, just colourful.
Yeah, we're just picking up new crew. We're pretty much full now.
Oh, fantastic. All right, lad. That's good news. That's damn good news.
Yeah, what you see over there is basically just the early awake crew.
All right. Hey, how
Hello
you doing? Mongo, nice to meet you.
That's the guy from the smoke out.
Hey, yeah, we could have a little smoke out here, lad. I brought a little with me.
Oh yes, we will do. We'll do that on the ship. Hello.
Hi there, I'm Mongo from Verdello Farms.
Hello, Mongo. My name is Skinner. Skinner Amar. Nice to meet you. We're the Forsaken Horsemen.
Hi, nice to meet you too. All right, I met this lad a few times. He come by the port. We was getting to know each other.
Yeah, he turned around and said that we were invited to your smokehouse or whatever you called it, the smokeout. We just couldn't make it, I'm afraid. We tried to, but we couldn't seem to leave our waters without falling asleep and then coming back. So.
Aye, lad, aye, no worries. How about we do this? Let's have a little smoke out right here on the beach.
Oh, right, yeah. Look at that. Hey, everyone grab one.
Yeah, grab one. Remember, it's just pick up one at a time. Don't F the hell out of it. Just
Thank
ease
you.
yourself into it.
Hey, you know, this is some really good shit.
I never felt so high before.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get on the ship.
Look how many joints I'm throwing down, dude.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Ah, that's some good brain food.
Yeah, we do grow some of the finest skunk out there. We got a dispensary on our island now as well, so feel free to come by and get with us. We'll have another smoke out.
You should see his greenhouse.
We're in A4. A4 on the island of Palani, right there in the north, right smack dab in the middle in the north.
Wonderful.
Aye, we love having guests. Like I said, we got a real nice dispensary there. Mr. Finley's got about 15 flavors that you can pick from.
Do you have
Oh, no.
pizza?
I'll
Do
bet
you
I have a
happen
flavor
to,
you don't have at the moment.
Will you be happening to trade in Blueprint?
Well,
Trading the actual parts.
you should let us build the parts and then do it. Why, are you looking specifically just for the prints, or are you looking for some smart lads to make it for you?
Oh, no, definitely looking for the smartest people to make it, but we're happy to kind of, cater towards the stuff that you need, Speak to that lady, they give you something to do, you have to hand in some things. We're happy to make those parts. We've got crafters ourselves. Obviously, they're not as smart as you two, right? You beautiful people.
Well, I'm just a simple farmer, but yeah, we got a couple of smart lads. We got a cannon lad and we got a ship lad, so they can make some nice stuff. They can make some real nice stuff.
Wonderful. Okay. We'll have to definitely swing by then. And, because I know for sure our ships could definitely do with some better part.
Like you say, if you got all the stuff, small fee, we can go to the airport and just do it there.
That too, lad, that too.
Right, okay. Well, we've got some parts, but I know that you'll probably be able to, you traders are very lucky of, being able to trade with the Navy and all that. Oi, what was that?
Nah, we's not planning on trading with the Navy, I don't think, unless they's offering good coin. Not for these, lad, not for these. These is for other friends,
Other friend.
Yeah, ones that's a little, little less rigid, I would say. Some lads that is real free and real fun to be around.
The kind that won't shoot them back at me.
Yeah, and that too, lad, that too.
That's a taste of our stuff.
Aye, aye. Oh, the more you smoke, I feel like I'm getting closer. Aye, aye. Yeah, we wouldn't mind doing some trading with you. I like you guys. I like the cut of y'all's jib. I like this lad here, so obviously we'd be welcoming you to our port, and you know, you can take a little look at what we do,
definitely.
what we have.
Yeah, we'll definitely come by and see what you've got and see what we can set up. It'd be worth
Aye.
it. Like I said, we're, you know, in the kind of business that we're in, we're definitely going to need the part. You know, AV's quite scary out there. We don't want to make sure that if we have to get in a tussle with the neighbour, we're good and bloody ready. You know what I mean?
Aye, lad, aye. We could speak a little more privately on my island, but we was looking to shake hands with some friends of like you guys, and maybe you know, be some deckhands, shoot a few cannons, that kind of thing. Just a little friendship, paperwork kind of thing. Eventually, you know. But we could talk about it further, a little more private on our island.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a good idea. All right. Well,
Aye.
we're going to get sailing. There's plenty of ships out there to sail away, and maybe we can get some plunder. How about that, everybody?
Aye, lad. There you go. Now we're like you.
Sounds like good fun.
Yeah, we just won't chase a purple-sailed ship.
Aye. It's a fast one, lad. You'd definitely be chasing it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right,
All right,
crew.
then. Safe sails to you. Nice
Crew,
to meet some of you lads. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, you as well.
Nice hat, lad. I love it.
Crew, go back to the ship. Crew,
Yeah,
go
you
back
too,
to
lad.
the ships that you were on. Quinn, you...
I gotta grab that stuff off the ship. I put it in the hull.
And then...
Okay, good call.
Right, Mort, can you show him the cannon down below?
Yep.
Show him which one's... Just explain it to him and I'll open up gun ports and all.
Forsaken Horseman, nerd alert. I like it.
Here, I'll give you, actually, let me just carry it all over there.
Okay.
Yeah, because even if I split it, it's gonna be, you know, just as heavy for you, if not heavier. Yeah, I would be willing to sail with those lads. You know, they seem like a pretty lively bunch.
Just if we hook them up with some good parts, you know, then makes it a lot better.
Exactly. Yeah, that one tall lad come by a few times. He's nice. He's real nice.
Okay. I haven't met him, but you know, I've been out.
Aye. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll try to get with Penny, get that post office built, and then we'll try to, you know, seek out these lads maybe and get out on the water a few evenings, or even around this time. It looks like would be pretty nice.
Yeah. This time would be fucking great.
Aye. All right, she's just down here.
Around party time. That's I'm getting tired around then.
Aye. I know what you mean, lad. I do.
I'm coming. Well, hello. Fancy seeing you here again.
Ah, there you are, lad. Hell, I should have negotiated a little deal with those lads. Told them to bring by a bunch of resources.
Yeah. They got a lot of people.
Aye, yeah. That's some deckhands, some gatherers.
I'm gonna have to wait to pop these open because I don't wanna lose any.
Aye.
Finley wakes up.
Aye. I checked down below there. We got a bed.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to port and drop these off, or do you want to hit the other two ports? I don't know. I don't know what they're asking for at those other ports, so they could be asking for sales.
Depends. I gotta go visit somebody a little later. I mean, maybe I'll just put the stuff on the brig, and then when I go there,
You'll stop by.
check it out.
Aye. Yeah, let's head home. Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff, and I wanna open these and put them away.
Aye, lad.
Yeah, I like retrained myself to be a little bit more fit. Like it's kind of a pain in the ass running around all the time, like dying from heat.
Aye. Yeah, I consider myself lucky, lad, just being a farmer and building a few things and, shooting a cannon real fast.
Yeah.
Yo! Crimson Sky guy.
Aye.
Done.
Fantastic. What do you think? Do you think we should risk going through the shimmer line with those crates? Do you think we should open them first, or,
If you have space, you can hold the ones already open.
Aye, I can.
I don't wanna get the black pockets while opening one of these. Shit.
Aye, I know what you mean, lad. Yeah, let me hold what you have, and then, you can open. Fantastic.
Come on, give me the luck. Give me the luck. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Did I hear about the war yesterday? No. Oh, I kind of did. Like right when I was logging on.
That's not bad.
Aye.
Right when I was logging on, I was watching some battles, but I got caught up in RP, so I didn't get to see the battles. I was gonna watch the VODs. I was gonna go look for some VODs, but I just never did.
Let's take a closer look at these here.
I do like watching the battles, If there's a battle happening and I happen to be able to watch it, I'll watch it. Or if there's a battle I'm real interested in, I'll go back and watch a VOD if there is one.
It's right over here. Should be the one blowing in that direction.
Aye.
I follow a few people on YouTube as well that sometimes put their VOD, like they don't actually stream, but they're recording the battle, and then they'll put the battle up on YouTube. And so I've got a few of those that I watch too sometimes. The Pirates have started a Navy Explorer program.
Batch blueprints was better, but you know, these are still, we have some upgrades here.
Aye, aye.
We go B4, D4. Yeah, gotta go to B2 and D2.
Yeah, there's some nice stuff in here, lad. There's quite nice stuff in here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was the first batch. That's some nasty stuff. This is a fast trade sale here.
Aye, we like that. We like that, lad. We gotta be fast on the water.
A nice sloop sale here. God dang.
Ooh.
Combat sale now, but God, a 110 combat sale.
Holy moly. All right, that's good.
Oh, here's the sloop trade sale. Jeez.
Aye, what are we talking?
Well, it's the movement weight, so actually, never mind. The other one was better.
Yeah.
Let's see. Really nice gun ports in this one. Really nice gun. And large planks too for all the people riding around the Indian and the galleon.
Ooh.
Got a lot of superior large planks here.
Aye. I'm sure we could sell them. There's lads out there running large ships.
Yeah. Seen one the other day in some privateer's harbor.
Aye.
Heard rumors about some black-sailed Indiaman.
This one right here, dude. This one right here is lit, bro. Combat sail, 110 acceleration. Bro, imagine the sloop that has this. Ooh, this one's even better. Damn, this one's good.
Yeah, I think it's time to refit all these ships.
Aye, definitely. Yeah, we'll get some better sales on them. Now, let me ask you this, lad. You know how to when you're crafting there and you make yourself a nice sail, something like that. Do you know how to duplicate that same craft? Are you familiar with that?
Yeah. I know all the stuff.
Aye. All right. Hey, there he is. How you feeling, lad?
Waking up on this ship is hard as hell.
Yeah, lad. Well, yeah, I guess we both was a little distracted there. I know you was heating up.
He was in the desert, dude, and we both were like, "Take the wheel." We were both
Time
busy.
to think about some spaghetti meatballs.
And he passed out, dude, at the wheel.
Finally weighing the ship down.
Are you calling me a fat ass?
You think we should throw over those planks?
No, we're going underwater.
Aye, aye.
Did you get good ones from the new the new chest too?
Yeah, some decent stuff, man.
Aye,
When I
aye.
get back, I'm gonna put all the good ones in the good pile, you know.
We got 2 sloop sails that are pretty good. One is a 110 speed. The other one's a 111 speed. I feel like those is going to be some fast sloop sails. Real fast. Hell, I bet we get a sloop up to a good 26, 27 knot with one of them.
Might be interesting to test it on even a schooner.
Aye, aye. 2 of them on there. Yeah, that'd be a nice smooth ride. Very quick. It'd be very smooth.
A few long 9s in the rear.
Schooner out of the trade winds. It's so annoying.
We did get some. We got some long 9. All of our cannon blueprints are back at the base, so they're all pretty safe. But I saw some really good triples. Some pretty strong triples. Yeah, so we're going to have to get busy. We got to collect resources. So some of these things here you probably already know, but like this, for example, this superior blueprint takes 4 different types of fiber, 4 different types of thatch, 4 different types of wood. And I don't know about those quality ship fittings, but we'll have to figure those out. I'm sure Jim knows how to do those. He probably can make it, you know. So yeah, so even though it doesn't take much of each type, you can see where we still have to go get, you know, all types of materials. Same with this one, 4 different fibers, and they can't be generic either. They have to be like ash, cedar, pine, you know, poplar.
Take a look at this one.
Oh. Shipwood wall, durability 128. Structure weight 0.
Not too bad. You know how to make those fittings, the ship fittings?
Fittings, what do you mean?
Well, you'll see when you're starting to craft them. You'll probably see.
So I think what that means is other ship parts.
Oh, so you got to put walls in the walls. I gotcha.
Maybe like trash ones you're willing to get rid of, kind of stuff.
Aye, okay, I see.
I can't be sure though. That's just a guess.
Aye.
Because I've never seen these parts that some of these blueprints are asking for.
Same here. I'm not sure about it.
That's not something we have to buy. Holy shit.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. We could probably have to ask around, I suppose.
quality ship fittings. Quality ship fittings. Yeah, quality ship fittings. Yeah. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe that's something we actually get from the pirates or something like that.
If that's anything like we pull out of Flotsam.
Yeah, it looks, we do have some things like that. Some rivets, some, various odds and ends. Maybe it is. I know we've been getting some wooden planks in our nets, you know, some rotten wood. We've been getting some rivets.
Like iron springs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You never know. Like,
exactly.
Where are those?
Yeah, there's always those, yeah. We could probably check with the Dappers if they can ever wake up in that grid. We could probably talk to them and see what they know. They might know a little knowledge about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, that Liam, he seems pretty knowledgeable. So, you know, we could always pick his brain.
Time is it? Almost 9? Not bad, not bad. I do have to run some errands today, but I can wait till after 10.
Second, up ahead.
Talking about the red wall?
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, is that where we're heading?
Yeah.
Get ready for some issues.
Aye.
Everybody thinks that Finley and Jim are brothers. People are like, "Where's your brother?" And they're like, "What?" And they're like, "Well, that other guy that kind of looks like you." We've had it happen a couple times.
We should have just kept sailing east back home.
Aye, that's alright, lad. Pretty much the same. Well, is it the same? It's close to the same.
They skip straight to 4, but I'm not sure if some of them are necessarily better than others. I guess superior is supposed to be the best, right? Or ornate, I guess, is the best. But I don't see any ornate stuff in here. So superior is like the next one below it, I think. So yeah, we got some superiors. But if you look at some of these, like this high grade is 123% durability, and this superior is 123% durability. So are they technically the same quality, right? 128 is pretty good plank. 127 plank. Ooh, those would be nice on a sloop. Durable sloop. Last 2 times we never got to the last grade. Yeah, that's pretty cool that they got it going. I know a lot of people were really like fiending, I should say, for them. And nobody wanted to fight Ships of the Damned early. You know, we did it twice. We went out and fought some Ships of the Damned, got some basic gray blueprints. But, you know, even the larger crews, even the combat crews were not really interested in fighting the Ships of the Damned that much. We ended up the first night we went out to get them to go fight them. It was the one night that they were kind of bugged, where some of them were just smoke. So that was pretty interesting. And then we went out again, fought some more. And we did get some nice stuff. We built a few things. You know, we had fun with it. Those are easy to make, so it's kind of the benefit of having some. Is they're not hard to make. You think that's why we ended up getting it? Because the ships don't pull from the table? Yeah. Just the crates. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was a pirate last season, so... I was a pirate captain, and so I never had a chance to, like, look at the prints or do any quests for them. So really, this is my first time seeing how it all goes down and, like, what you get from it, and... It's pretty nice. Only civilians can quest with that lady. Once you go pirate, that's it. Like, you can't quest with her. She won't talk to you. The pirate quests are pretty cool. They're for gold and stuff like bottles and rations and ship salt and stuff. So those are pretty good. They were good for what they were. You know, you could fund yourself to buy stuff, to buy ship parts or buy blueprints or whatever. Also, that means, you know, that's good for them because they don't have to go to the Navy. They can make their own gold a little bit, you know, via pirating, and the turn-in is like a little extra, you know, bonus on top, you know. They probably get more gold from those than they do from actually pirating. Unless they find a big stash or something. We get plus 25 on the crafts? Yeah, dude. That's what makes it juicy. Because even if the pirates and all that stuff want the prints... They don't have this. And even if they go smart, like say one of them sacrifices his combat abilities in order to be as smart as he can, is still not going to be anywhere near the 25%. You know, this is a percentage here, so this is huge. This is a huge bonus to those guys that decide to craft real smart. Like our guy Finley here, he's our cannonsmith. He's all the way up. So his cannons are going to be fire, dude. Good cannons. Good cannons. And we've already got some prints. We've already got... I don't know how many prints he finished up last night. He might have went to the other ports. But I know we got at least 200. Because I was there for those 200. So it's a lot of prints to be able to cherry pick through and pick out some of the better ones and stuff, and then he'll craft them real good. Hey, Limited Void, how you doing, friend? Doing fantastic today. Enjoying a nice Tuesday. We're out on the sea. We're doing our fun quests, you know. Yeah, so it's really fun. Because of your schooling, you spent a lot of time on early naval warfare. So you've been teaching real moves to some officers. Nice, dude. The side-by-side full broadside trading is over. That guy, Hawkeye, that I sailed with last season, I felt like he was a pretty good captain. He was strategic. He knew a lot of stuff about it. It was a fun season. They were a fun crew to be with. He was pretty good. Molcane is one of the captains I've sailed with that's really good. I've sailed with Water. I've sailed with yeah, I think that's it. And so we got Crowley on this one here. Grim. But yeah, so those are the three captains. I would also consider Jane Fordham as a captain. She's the one who pretty much trained me in Atlas, you know, because we met each other a few years ago. Even before I was on the RP servers, I was just playing Atlas, you know, regularly, and she would pop in the streams and hang out, and we got to know each other. And she knew Galaxy Cheetah, and I knew Galaxy Cheetah from EverQuest and Atlas, and we kind of linked up. You know, we played some other games together too. And I would say she's probably the one who trained me on most Atlas in general, but as far as ship combat goes. Hey, Green Lollipop, how you doing? Did they put timers on smokes? Yeah, there's a little bit of a cooldown, so you can't like chain smoke. You can smoke, and then it'll be like a minute or two, and then you can smoke again. If you can manage sails and use a few simple turns to stay in position, you can bring both sides guns on the target real fast. Oh, that's another person I wanted to give some big credit to, is Lieutenant Maria. She was a damn good lieutenant, man. She was so good at it. And that's how you manage the sails. You have the lieutenant do the sails, and you have the captain turning the ship. And you can get real snug and real tight. But yeah, I think she was my favorite lieutenant. I've had a couple other good lieutenants, but I liked her the best. Hydro Troop. Doing real well. Enjoying a beautiful day. I do have to run a few errands today, but I don't have to do that for a few hours, so we got some time. Yeah, I gotta go to the post office, pick up a package, and
The galleon leaving the Freeport.
Aye, all right. We couldn't outrun that, could we, if we had to?
No, but we can outmaneuver easily.
Aye.
Let's see what they got going on here.
Aye. Probably black sails, lad. I wouldn't be surprised.
White sails.
Aye. Boy, I thought they shot up a flare, lad. I saw them back sails light up.
Aye.
Damn, they fast as hell. Whoa, look how fast they are. I bet they think we're black sails with these purples. They're probably shitting in their britches right now. Oh no!
We're not going this way. We're going the other way.
Aye.
Let's see if I can catch him.
That's a quick one, lad. I bet you with these new sails, though, we could.
Yeah, probably, because we're keeping pace in the trade winds with them.
Aye. We're a little heavy, too, I think.
Oh, yeah. Over half, I think.
My.
You miss sailing big ships? Yeah, galleons are pretty cool. I've had one or two. I had a ship of the line once too. That was fun.
Hey, Mark.
Your flagship's usually an Indiaman or your flagship's usually an Indiaman or galley. I've made a few. I've made a few. I made a few nice brigs. Schooners are pretty fun too. I usually like having a cozy little schooner zip around on, and you know, it's big enough to live on and stuff too. Sloops are usually pretty slow in most servers, but this server's got fast sloops, and so they're pretty fun.